Alright, and... There we go. Let me see. Better check one or two things here first. Alright. What am I missing? There's something that's not set correctly here. There we go. There we go. We should probably be good at this point. Yeah, that's a good picture. I better like that. Alright, let me see. Alright, so yeah, welcome to Code Channel. I'm Code, and we're going to be streaming Final Fantasy, or well, Dissidia Final Fantasy NT. We're basically on the very last story node in the game, so unfortunately we couldn't do it last stream. Hey White, what you up to? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, playing Warriors Woods. Who are you playing with? Just like solo or? Just solo. Gotcha. Well, maybe when I'm done this, I'll join you and we can get some more Warriors Woods in or something. So I was kind of thinking maybe you should do Smash Brothers for a little bit. So I don't know. We'll see. I guess what's what afterwards. So yeah, unfortunately, took an extended nap by accident, and most of my time tonight I don't think is going to be spent on my original plan, which was potentially going to be doing a drawing stream. So that might be something I'll aim for maybe tomorrow night. And I don't think I'll do a webcam stream tonight either, because I don't know. I definitely look like I slept for like 6 hours. I accidentally slept for 6 hours, I should say. 87? Pretty tough, huh? I see. I generally play type B. Alright, so yeah, let's like get into this. Let's finish off story mode. I say finish off story mode, but for all I know, there's more to it than this. Alright, unlocked. Oh, just straight up gives us a trophy just for that. Playable characters all, final battlefield, boss, number of treasures 2, I'm in. Okay, so I have no idea who we're fighting, but I'll just make my like general team composition. I assume it's probably like another summon or something.
Hope I can count on you.
Or at least the fight's gonna probably be structured like another summon fight. We'll have to see.
to cast off the chains that bind us to the cycle. We must make our stand!
Our common enemy is none other than the Planesgorger. Whether we be gods or their champions...
What's gotten into him?
We may have our differences, but in this world, we are one.
For the time being.
Right. Don't think you're forgiven.
This world is pretty cool after all.
Let's meet up again, once things calm down.
It draws near. We must needs act with haste.
Got it. Let's do this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nary a more capable band of champions exists. Of that, I harbor little doubt.
Go forth.
And prevail!
But I thought we had common enemy. Yeah, let's just have a cool fight scene. That seems now seems like the time, right? She's literally insane. Hey puppy, what's up? That was super weird. I don't know why I paused to tell us the music. Question mark?
You'll get back what you stole.
Oh, that's really weird. Okay, yeah, I was right. Okay, so it is like a summon. I probably should have picked a different like set of characters, but it's alright. Cloud's not the worst, I'm sure. Maybe.
Whoa, my bad.
Ooh, shit. Flew right into it. Ow.
Didn't mean to take so long.
Shinryu. So this was like one of the final. Ooh, oh wow.
My bad.
This was one of the final bosses in the previous Dissidia, so I guess this like makes sense. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with casters, because I think casters are just universally better against the summons. Oh my god, wow. I'm surprised they caught me. I mean, it's just a big line, but yeah. We're just gonna actually return. We'll just go right out and just like make a new team, because it's not that it's not doable with like Cloud and them, it's just like it's gonna be way more of a painful process. Let me see. I think maybe I should play Terra, but I'll go with my main 3 here for like casting. Main 3 marksman characters. Rocky, you're stuck in here because you're barking too much. You're night barking. That's not good. Yeah. I'll move that mirror for you, puppy, because you seem to be kind of spooked by it. Another shot out. He gets spooked the other day, and like he's been really like on edge ever since. So, you know what? This is fine. This is the team I use for doing the summon trial, which I don't think is uploaded to YouTube yet, but it was pretty much fine. Gotcha. Well, that makes sense. That's a sequel. So, you know. Okay, there is like a. Here we go. All right, let's try this again. This time with more rock throwing.
A savage beast deserves a savage end.
More rocks. Ooh, jeez, beam. That hurt like a little bit. Oh, jeez, ow, 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 ow. Dang, that ice attack's really fast. Shoot, a little late. Wind. There we go. Running my stamina bar down. I think it just freezes you in the spot though. It's actually doing any brave damage. There we go. Yeah. now that I see him like flying around, it's like, yeah, I'm glad I changed characters. Don't know what that is, but don't like it because it's aimed at me. Ooh, that was fortunate. There we go. Oh shit, he was done, and I didn't finish him off. Alright. Title move. Don't know what that's gonna be, but probably bad. Oh, all missed. That's really fortunate. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Come on, we're so close. Ooh, very, very stabilized. Don't like that. Shoot some ice crystals. Come on, fall down. There we go. And you're done. Bam. Hey, Landshark. What you up to? I mean, maybe. Maybe there's a second half. I'm starting to feel like there's a second half. Yeah, there's definitely a second half. Gotcha. Okay. Oh boy, he got a lot bigger. Throw some rocks in his face. Ow. Oh. I'm pretty sure I can, like, load up on these for a little bit. Okay, multiple pillars. Shoot. Oh, let's see. Definitely seems like a boss you just kind of don't want to be in front of. Is he too far away? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. That's only a problem with her HP attack, I find. If the boss is, like, recoiling... sometimes it misses. So I have to be very careful about, like, how you aim it. Okay. Alright. One of those. More rocks. Is that the... okay, that thing seems to halt. Okay. Guess there's one way to dodge the final hit of that. Down there. Let's avoid that, because that thing just seems really, really bad. It didn't seem that bad. It just seems bad when it hits you, I guess, from behind. Some things are really weak to having rocks thrown in their face. That's what I've learned. This guy is really like, oh shit! I was about to say really like he's got a lot of like tunnel focus. Ah, shit.
I'll put an end to this.
And you're gonna be done. Probably. There we go. Kind of, I guess. It was definitely the easiest summon. Like, that second form was ridiculously, like, straightforward. I don't even know if he had an HP attack. I don't think he even did any. Well, we turned him to dust. Good job, team. I could see that being a really annoying fight, though, for someone that doesn't shoot rocks. Wow, just straight to the credits. I mean, where do you go from there, right? Anyways, well, you know, I think actually the story mode was kind of like a better like size in this game compared to, well, I shouldn't say better size, because like really, like in the PSP games, it's kind of like the main core piece of the game. This is definitely more like a side note to the multiplayer, ideally. So, but I think with like that mindset, this is a good size for the story mode. It didn't overstay its welcome. It didn't get like caught up in being too like overly convoluted. It just kind of, it just had some good interactions, had some character moments, and you know, it didn't overstay its welcome. That's the main thing. So, hey, I'm a-okay with that. I think that was pretty good. That was definitely definitely a more like, it's more what I look for from a story mode in a fighting game, something that's like kind of complementary, but it doesn't necessarily like. There's been a few too many I've played where it's just like, it's like grueling how long it is. I guess like one that I can think of in recent memory is like Soul Calibur 6's story mode is like just way too long. It's like tiresome how long it is. Like, to me, like, this is like a running thing, I think. Like, I think it's better to just have like a single story that features all the characters than to try and do the story from every single character's perspective. I think that just like, it becomes too much. Like, a good example is like in BlazBlue. I find like in BlazBlue, it's just like way too much. Like, I only end up playing through like the core story, and I think in the very last game, I don't even know if there is like character specific like story arcs. I think there's just like short like side stories that focus on certain characters. So, either way, I'd say that was pretty good. So, why is there second lightning? Everybody's very surprised about it. Yeah, I know. It's very eerie. I was just thinking that. The real hero team. Nobody gets a special rock. Only Bart's. Cause, okay. Maybe not just Bart's. Oh man, I was playing Bart's online for a little bit. He is really fun in this game. Yeah, I know. The like handing them off to Golbez and Nextstep and Kef kind of like hold on to these. Keep them safe. We trust you guys. Harrison, what are you up to? Everyone keeps stealing it. A single rock between Zidane and Ramza and Cloud and Squall. Yep, Ramza's in it. I haven't played him yet, and I don't specifically know what his mechanics are beyond Shout, which I think is just like a team buff. At least I assume it would be, because it's generally how Shout works, so. Yeah, I suspect probably the case. But no, I've been playing like online matches kind of casually off and on. They've been going pretty good. I will say, it's I find matches in this game are very like scattered. Like it's really hard to get consistent matches. Like, sometimes you'll search, and you'll just get, like, a match just like that, and then you'll get another match just like that, and then you'll wait, like, 20 minutes, and it's like, why? But why? Though I will say this game does something very specific, which is probably in its best interest, which is, if it has a hard time finding a match, it will, like, just line you up against an AI team, which is at least something. And amazingly, AI team fights actually seem to count towards like playing online matches, so I guess usually you don't end up waiting 20 minutes, but you might end up waiting 10 minutes before it like pairs you up with a computer team. Promote it.
Kupo!
Well, we got 2 treasures, and we got a new title.
Kupo!
Be vigilant.
Kupo!
Pray, lend me your...
Yeah. And the thing is like, sometimes what I notice is it will... Oh.
You had best not forget. Without my warriors, all hope of defeating Shinra.
She's so combative.
True.
I swallowed my pride for this.
And I never thought you would.
I had no other choice. I simply employed the only means available. Do not embellish your own importance. What I did for the sake of the world.
I have no qualms with that. The world must be restored, no matter the toll it is to take on us. Then, once it finally has...
I will vanquish you.
Perfect. I expected no less from you.
They're like, it's funny because they kind of like do like a,
These be
like,
memories?
they turn the table a little bit on like the
Gifts.
Chaos Cosmos equivalent. So she's like, she's unreasonably combative, and he's like totally cool-headed and seems completely
So,
reasonable.
I bequeath the vestiges of my power to each of you.
So what I'm hearing is the PC version
Yes.
is like peer-to-peer,
Let us begin it all anew. Begin our own
which for a
clash.
3 versus 3 fighting game is not good. Actually, she appears to be wearing a Bamington shuttlecock
Show me
as a
no
dress,
mercy.
so that's
Fret
definitely a
not,
thing.
For you deserve none.
I will have you bend the knee.
It shall be your knee that bends, not mine.
Yeah, I know, right?
We grant you the service of our champions.
To serve in your beck and call.
But yeah, so here the Steam version is not great. Oh, shit, we did actually unlock additional things. Ooh, AI Pirate members have limited bravery. I see. So what do we got here? Okay, so we have some extra cutscenes, I guess. Guess we can check these out. Gifts. Oh, it's this guy that never showed up in the whole story. Forgot about him.
This isn't exactly what I was trained for.
I understand your trepidation, but...
Ace, what are you doing?
Don't get me wrong. It just feels strange to fight beside people who aren't my classmates.
By that, I assume you mean your friends back home?
Don't know if I'd call them friends.
No one understands like the concept of not having friends,
We were just in
apparently.
the same class. Some were way too rowdy, and some poked their noses where they didn't belong. I guess they're sort of like siblings.
Oh,
Van's like, I've heard of that!
sounds like we're birds of a feather.
We are?
Yep. I've been with this
This is
traveling
such a
troupe
weird
ever since I
reaction.
was a kid. They've always treated me as one of their own.
I'm an orphan as well. Those who took me in and fought alongside me are like family now.
I live with a bunch of street urchins, but we get by just
Literally
Me
these
and I who sets us
three.
up with work from time to time.
Let me guess. You're the runt?
Well, I had a big brother,
Oh.
but everyone looks up to me now.
You? A leader?
Oh yeah, I guess Van actually does
I'm not
have...
surprised. He's self-reliant and has natural charisma.
Must be nice. Everyone around me just wants attention, like they're the big man on campus.
What a pain.
These must be like story scenes
Just
for all
like
the
being a big
DLC
brother,
characters,
I bet.
maybe.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it took him a moment to recall. Now I have the opportunity to fight a bonus battle in the summon trial within gauntlet mode. Okay. I'm glad you don't have to get additional memorias to watch these. Oh, there's Ramza. I mean, this is like an extra effort.
You coordinate well with your team.
I am taught by the best, sir.
I doubt you learned that from me.
You might have learned. But try telling this guy to
Van, what are you doing here? Get out of here.
Someone's gotta distract
You're
him.
hanging out with Zidane and them.
Excuses.
My skill to adapt has been forged by countless allies.
A fine sentiment. I too owe a debt to those who aided me. My allies sacrificed much and more to stand beside me, to avenge their fallen comrades, and to preserve their beloved nations.
My house was an oxbow in the yoke of oppression. That it restricted others shames me.
Ramza definitely talks like he's from a strategy
You
RPG.
highborn or something, Ramza?
Birth is not high or low.
You're not wrong. Still, I wouldn't use that as an excuse.
I know you won't make excuses. If I'm ever in trouble, you'll come to my rescue.
Huh? Oh, thanks, I guess.
You mean to say we have an obligation to those in need?
Exactly.
Do you guys need to fulfill obligations? You're more like standards anyway.
What?
You know, Soldiers see a standard flapping in the wind, and they rally behind it.
You mean, as they would a leader?
Huh? Mm-hmm. I'm no soldier, but I think standards and emblems have their place for sure.
But standards can't rally anyone if no one lifts them up.
That was a good look.
Oh, yeah. I guess I have had your back on the battlefield a lot.
No, I mean, like, your positivity is contagious or something?
Huh?
Don't get what Van's got.
Never mind. We've got more battles to fight.
Noctis is like, I gotta get out of here, get back to pushing that car.
Whatever you say.
Yeah. I don't know. What was this conversation about?
Doubtless he stands before us now thanks to another such as you.
Yeah, I know. Well, I appreciate that they actually went another way to make actual story scenes for all the DLC characters. You know, that's an extra little bit of effort. I have no idea about this guy. I don't know who he is. I don't know. He's from Final Fantasy 11, I think.
I assure you, I am not stealing energy from him.
Hope's like, you stealing energy? You look like you're stealing energy.
But tampering. My, how discerning you are. You know not what folly you commit. Without that life force, the gods cannot prevent.
That's maybe the one thing that's unfortunate, because Golbez had good lines in the previous two Dissidias, and he's almost non-present in the story mode in this one.
However, such goodwill would be better spent on themselves than on this desolate wasteland. Perhaps, but fate has tasked them with preserving this land. How entirely burdensome. It could also be rewarding, in much the same vein as reaping the bounty you have sown. Fair enough. Let's say that is true. Did they truly need aid
The
from
hair
other
really
worlds
bothers
to
me.
reap their own bounty? Not requesting aid is the rarer option. Have you not borrowed a hand or two when the situation called for it? I have. Then it is only proper that we receive a just reward.
Yeah, his armor is also very strange.
Such blatant avarice. A ruler is bound by duty to compensate his servants, don't you think? Bring your concern before
How is it staying together?
He should be receptive.
Was bye.
How benevolent.
What? No. What? What? No, X-Death is, blue armor. Blue armor is a tree. That was Golbez. They do have a very, similar stature, and they even have, similar voice actors, so, yeah. Totally understandable. He's a tree, maybe isn't the best descriptor for
What's wrong?
X-Death.
What were they thinking back there? This is a battlefield, not a playground.
A lark now and again is needful. Would you that every foe were a planesgorger?
If you put it that way.
Well, if it ever does come back, we'll beat it.
Right into the ground.
And revive this world.
It might never be what it was, but it could become something new.
Yeah, girls team. Let's go.
In what manner do you imagine the gods would shape this realm?
Hadn't thought of it.
From the look of her tower, Materia might use technology as a foundation.
And if Spiritus were in charge, no one would ever look at you funny for using magic.
The thought of either is alluring.
That's all well and good, But what if things start going off the rails?
We simply give them a push, back on track.
Oh. So, do you think that new life will ever spring from this barren ground?
The possibility exists for certain.
I guess that maybe one day some flowers might.
Soon to be followed by trees, then insects, then animals.
I
don't know if it works that way, but you know.
Life with mine own eyes.
You don't want to get ahead of yourself.
We're literally like on the fucking face of Mars right now.
I just know it.
It's rocks and dirt. Oh, there's some trees and stuff. Oh. There's the Earth. Just on the moon now.
'Twould seem you bore a heavy burden.
You bet we did.
Had to form an unlikely alliance.
Cloud's expression says it all.
Well, for a while, I was conflicted.
Sephiroth?
Yeah. He doesn't scare me anymore, though. That's the past. I moved on.
Admirable.
Not really. All I did was stop running. Running from my ghosts. No more. I won't let my friends down. Not ever again.
There's something like I noticed in a lot of the story scenes is kind of strange. Like I feel like the footing is like changes between camera cuts sometimes.
No use trying to change the past. Just gotta live with it.
But maybe Cloud's just way shorter than Noctis. Maybe that's like a thing.
I suppose.
Yeah, there's like some running themes going on.
You must move forward.
That's right. No looking back. No regretting your decisions.
Then let us do just that and prepare for the struggles ahead.
Are you planning on jumping from here? Oh my god, he's jumping from here. Oh, okay, just jump from that edge.
Alright, let's go.
I was positive he was just gonna fucking Dragoon jump, like, just just to the planet. That would've been amazing. Whoops. Cloud is like, I think 5'6" or 5'7", typically. I mean, I guess that's technically kind of short. I mean, like, in the run of, like, Final Fantasy characters, though, I don't know if that's really short, per se, but... Yeah, I know. Dragoon jumping through space definitely needs to be canon. Alright, let's watch the last one. Oh, they just doubled up for Yuna and Riona.
Hey, why don't we take a break here? I'm really tired.
Well, we have been walking for a while. What do you say, Locke?
All right.
Oh, and Locke, actually. It took me a moment to realize that they're doing like 3 DLC characters at once.
No problem. Over there looks good. This is nothing like where I'm from. I've never seen a place so big and so silent.
It is silent, but we couldn't go a moment without looking over our
She
shoulders
seems
before.
maybe high.
So, I'd say it's a welcome change.
Sure is. The gods are done fighting for real, and all we have to do is help rebuild. And that's thanks to other champions like you, right?
That's what they say anyways.
I agree. I think that was a good decision.
Wait, so you've already met them?
Yeah, but I'm really just going on first impressions here.
It's always nice to meet new people. People you never thought or
I like the
even
fact that, like,
imagined
I guess I
you'd
should
meet
say I like
otherwise.
the fact that they do the
Even
base
though we were so
costume
different, the others
that way,
gave
and
me the
usually then they have
strength
like
to
an
go
alternate
through the last
costume,
time.
which is like
I can't wait
the
to
other
see
way.
everyone.
Because even the previous games, like I think Cloud had like an alternate that was based on Yoshitaka's art.
To this place by now.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, and one said we have to fight to help.
They're
the gods.
very
We have
like
to complete our mission.
and that yeah no it's kind of funny because
Let me guess,
like
he's always frowning.
yeah, and Locke's is
very
really good.
familiar with the
It's
type.
funny though because you wouldn't think they would translate that well, but they look really good. They're visually like really engaging.
We'd better get going then.
And overall, I think they actually like.
do our best
I
not
like
to
how
get
it adds like a
lost.
different like aesthetic through the mix of like the later Final Fantasy games.
Yuna? Locke? Thank you both so much. If you hadn't found me, I might have just lost all hope.
Don't mention it. That's what friends are for.
Sure, right. We know you do the same for us.
Where's her dog? Also, I feel like I kind of feel like I needed a scene with Terra and Locke interacting. kind of wish that was a thing, but I guess it's okay. Oh, what? Change map. Oh, what have I